Hey guys, Leah here. This might come as a surprise to you, but I'm coming at you today without talking about Posh. Weird, right? Weird. I actually want to do a product review of a book that I have been purchasing for the past 4 years now, since my son was born. So, everybody says to you, I'm sure, if you have kids, everybody says to you, oh my gosh, kids say the darndest things. They come out with the most outrageous, stories and phrases and words that come out of their mouth. It's hilarious. And when my son was born, I really found my love of writing again. I've always enjoyed writing. I've always been a pen and paper girl. I think that there's something, I think words are powerful and magical. And anytime I can write down my feelings or a letter or a card or anything like that, I feel better. It's like therapeutic to me. So, fun fact, I was not a fun pregnant person. I was not. I was miserable the whole time. I was awful. And so because of that, when I was pregnant, there wasn't a lot of documentation. I didn't take any pictures. I didn't write down anything. Nothing. And then for the first year of my son's life, I really adjusted getting into motherhood and really adjusted trying to figure out my role as his mom. And now he's 3.5 years old, and, we have these situations that take place that are hilarious and heartbreaking and, endearing and maddening. And, 3.5-year-olds just make you feel like you're like a bipolar patient. Like, you're just like, oh my gosh, I love you so much. Oh my gosh, I'm going to throw you through a window. Oh my gosh, you're my everything. I am going to kill you. It's crazy, right? And I thought to myself, about a year ago, I haven't documented very well. I have a baby book for him, and I started it with the best intentions, and it just kind of fell by the wayside. And believe it or not, if you're a new mom watching this, or maybe some moms of older children can agree with me or back me up. You think you're going to remember things, and you don't. You just don't. I think I'm going to remember this and this and this that my son did, but I didn't. I don't remember. I have no recollection of that happening. You get through your days as best you can, and then all of a sudden they're 3 years old, and you're like, I don't remember when he was 1. I don't remember when he was a little snuggle bug like that. So I decided to take a chance on a company called Social Book. And you might have seen their ads on Facebook, but I realized as I was kind of going back through my news feeds, I was documenting a lot of things that I wanted to remember. Like when we went to our ultrasound and we found out we were having a boy. The first time that my husband felt him kick, in my stomach. I documented all of that in Facebook. And I thought to myself, how cool would it be to be able to have all of this stuff in one place? And then I saw an ad for Social Book. And I decided, I'm going to give this a shot. And if it's the worst, now I know. But if it's the best, I might be onto something here, and I might want to, have these as keepsakes. So the first book that I got is this one. This is the first one that I did. And you can see it has a glossy cover because you can hardly focus on it. So what you do is you go to their website. You go to socialbook. Or I think mysocialbook.com, I believe. And you log in with your Facebook credentials. And basically it's going to pull everything from your timeline for the time frame that you set it for. Right? So if you want to look kind of closely at my cover, it shows the time. I got to pick the cover, like the profile picture and the cover photo, and it's hardback. It's glossy. It has their little logo right here on the back. Yep, it's mysocialbook.com. And it comes bubble wrapped and everything. They're really, really, really cared for. The thing is that they pull everything from your timeline. So if you have people just like randomly commenting, or if you make a random comment that you don't want maybe kept in your Facebook or in your social book rather, you have the ability to go through and uncheck the statuses that you don't want to be included in here, or pictures that you don't want to be included in here. So I knew that I wanted these to be focused around my son. I knew that I wanted these to be about Isaac. So I went back for the first couple of years and unchecked the comments, or I'm sorry, the posts that really didn't pertain to him, that didn't need to be in this book, right? Now that I'm smarter, and now that I love these books and I know I'm going to keep ordering them for each year for him, I'm very mindful of what posts I leave on my timeline. So if I post something about, I need a recommendation for dinner tonight, what do you guys think? And people start to comment, I then go back in and I delete that post so that I don't have to do it later. And I know that it won't come up in this book. So let's just take a look at this together, because I want to show you how nicely this is done. Let's see here if I can do it this way. There we go. Okay. There we go. So for each month, they kind of take your most popular pictures and make a collage. And then this is my most popular profile picture, his sweet little face. Most popular photo, the table of contents, the months. Social Book lays all of this out for you. You don't have to sit there and design each page. They do it for you. So if you don't have to go through your statuses and uncheck and kind of filter them, right now, if I were to go onto my social book, I can make a social book in less than 5 minutes, because it's click, 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 pay, done. It's that simple. So for this time frame from January to February 13, they took my most popular status and put it there as kind of like the cover page. What I love about this, look at this, you guys, look. What I love about this is that everybody's comments are included as well. So people who congratulated us when Isaac was born, people who empathize with me when I'm about to lose my mind, their comments are there and they're kept. And I think that is so cool. So this is just the regular, this is just like printer paper, and the quality is beautiful. That's when we announced that I was pregnant. All of my statuses, everybody's comments, and it prints beautifully. Look at that. It's amazing. It's amazing to me how well done this is. It tells you how many likes and how many comments each status got. It kind of centers, the layout is just beautiful. It's just beautiful. You have the month up here for when you know, in the date and everything, the specific date, and then you go on to the next one. So this is the first book that I made, and I'm happy with it. But like I said, you know, as you get smarter with it, you can do, you know, you get better with what statuses are included. So I did one for the year 2014. Okay. I did one for the year 2015. And they're all the same thing. They're all the exact same layout. You get to choose your preferences. I chose a gray book. You can choose any color. I like it because it has, even right here, it's printed. This says Leah Wagner, January 1st, 2015 to December 31st, 2015. So they're labeled on the spine there of the book, which I really like. And then I just did one for 2016, and I just got it in the mail not too long ago. So the layout consistently over the years has been dynamite every single time. All of my statuses, all of my pictures, everything is kept in here. And this is such a wonderful reminder of the things that happened in our lives, that we can go back and read people's comments and all that kind of stuff. So it's really, I'm so pleased with it. I am so pleased with these books. They are so well made and the layouts are so pretty. And it captures everything. It's hard to hold this and show you. It really captures everything. So I am a big fan of my social book. Usually when I do this, it's at the beginning of the year because I do it for the January through December calendar year. So in January, I do the book for the previous year. And I'm paying, this book is the thickest. The 2016 book is the thickest book I've done. And I probably paid about $50 for it. They run specials pretty frequently. To me, this is $50 really well spent because I now have this library of books that I can keep and read back, and we look back at them and, you know, reminisce and laugh and cry and all that kind of stuff. So I'm a big fan of my social book. It's the perfect way to keep my son's memories and my stories and my perspective in a hardback book and a keepsake that we can enjoy for years to come. So I hope you consider giving it a shot. I think it's money well spent, and I'm very pleased with the quality and the overall presentation of the books. So I hope this helps. See ya.